And here I go, I guess. Okay. Get some crying grape up in here. I want to drink something. I'm going to. It's real good. I don't want to do this. I probably remember this game being a lot scarier than it actually is. But you know, hey, what's going up, Lemonade? How are you doing? We're in for a treat today. We're in for a treat. And I don't want the treat to happen, to be perfectly honest. I'd rather we not do the treat. The treat, I'd rather trick. I'd rather the trick instead of the treat. But that's just me. Hey, what's going on, Yoke Parasite, or Yoki Parasite? What's going on, man? I really don't want to... Alright, there's some backstory. And I want to get into the backstory, but I'm not entirely sure who cares. I'm playing a game today. I'm playing, as you guys can probably tell from the thumbnail, I'm playing Friday the 13th. Let's go ahead and get some ambience, shall we? I think we should go ahead and get some ambience. Why is this all the way over there now? What are you doing? Oh, it's because I made it full screen, isn't it? Well, gotta fix that. Let's go ahead and move you over here. There we go. Look at you. Yeah, this is fine. Let's move it over this. That way, there's a little bit of aesthetics to it. Yeah. For once, my phone isn't almost dead when you stream. Yay. Hi, Blue. What's going on, Landon? Nothing, just having a D&D session a bit. Nice, Yoki. So guys, let's unpause this, get a little bit of ambiance in this. Why not? So I don't want to do this. I don't really want to do this. Like so here's the deal. Why not the new Friday the 13th game? Because I told people that I was going to be playing a game that as a child scared the heck out of me. That game is this game. As a child, this game actually gave me recurring nightmares. So yeah, fun. It's a fun day for me. Yeah, let's go ahead and I want to get some actual like. Can we get some actual like? Yeah, there we go. There's the music. No jump scares and it'll be fine. There's not really jump scares in this. It's not really jump scares per se in this. From what you've seen, isn't there? Yeah, it's not that scary of a game. From what I remember of it as a kid, I never was able to beat it. And as a kid, again, guys, this is Little Blue. This is Blue, little bitty version. This is fun sized. The music, the atmosphere, just the fact that just the fact that Jason can jump out at you at basically any time you're moving around. There's a time limit for how you do. You have to stop the children from dying. This game, as Baba Blue, as Mania put here, as Babu Blue here, as Blue Light, scared the absolute hell out of me. Scared me more than a Resident Evil game, scared me more than a, anything, honestly. There wasn't really a game as Bebe Blue that actually scared me more than this game. I got nightmares from the game more than the movies. I used to watch the movies, and Babu Blue could handle the movies to an extent. I still kind of cried at a few of them. I was still freaked out at a few of them. You guys know, one of the biggest things I will say as far as Babu Blue and me right now, Blue, is I love horror. I absolutely love horror games. I love horror movies. I love horror books. I freaking grew up on the Goosebumps series. You can't really call most of them horror more than just kind of fascination projects. Like Monster Blood was my favorite series in Goosebumps. But I loved horror so much, but I was always afraid. I wasn't like, I love horror so much, man, it doesn't even affect me anymore. No, dude, I was always closing my eyes, freaking out, screaming. I enjoy it. To be honest, Nowadays, I really do enjoy my heart racing from a good horror, but only real atmospheric kind of stuff. I'm not really a big jump scare person. I have kind of bad lungs, so it hurts whenever jump scares because I breathe in. It's like, oh god, and I'm not really a big jump scare person. I still understand why jump scares exist, and I'm fine with them as long as they're not 90% of the media Five Nights at Freddy's. So yeah, I absolutely love horror type of games, and this is one of the first ones I ever played. Does half of my text get eaten? What are you talking about? Does half of my text get eaten? I don't think so, dude. I looked at the thing. I don't think your text is getting eaten. Either way, I don't know how to beat this game, so I'm gonna be relying on you guys maybe at some points. I need to get back started used to playing it. So the first couple of deaths or anything like that, you guys are gonna have to give me the benefit of the doubt here. Let's jump on in. We got George, Mark, Paul, Laura, Debbie, and my girl Chrissy. I know that the girl at the very end is like really good. I guess we're gonna start out as my girl. Let's go ahead and start out as my girl. How can I help Blue if I've never played the game? I mean, moral support? I don't know. So, you have these rocks you throw at people and hope that they die. You have to get these lighters. Ooh, and a key just showed up. You have to get these lighters, and you have to light a fireplace for some reason. I don't actually remember why you light the fireplaces, to be honest. There's no fireplace in here, so we can not even worry about that. You jump around, and when you jump around, we're already at the cave. Dude, we're going in the cave. Screw this. I got a key already? We're going in the... Ooh. And a potion. Dude, I need to get the knife. I forgot the knife existed. When you jump around, items appear. That's the way this game works for some reason. We got the knife, boys! I think one thing you need, actually, now that I remember, to light the things for is to see the backgrounds here. But, you can just go in the rocks. Oh, this is... Okay, we're already here. We're already at a boss. This game's going quite well, guys. We're doing it. We're doing this. Let's go ahead and go inside here, and we're about to fight a boss already. Okay, how do I, no, I know I can dodge. How do I dodge? How do I dodge? Oh, I did it. I did it. Ha! What you gonna do? Ah, dang it. Don't mess with my girl Chrissy, man. Chrissy mess you up. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Chrissy, don't you die on me already. I need you, girl. Chrissy, no! Okay, I had a potion. No, Chrissy, don't you die, girl. No, Chrissy, why? I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this. Wouldn't it be too easy to use rocks to kill anything, including Jason? Rocks do the least amount of damage. We're gonna go with Paul here. Dude, Paul already has like freaking stuff taken out of him. So rocks do like no damage. So they do it takes 3 hits to take out any of these guys. And they have this weird arc to them. So I know that, like, yeah, look at that. It's one reason why I think I have muscle memory of crouching when playing this. Yeah, there we go. And we got the knife already. Ooh, we're too good. We're too good at this. So we're probably not going to go back to that cave. Although we did just get another key. Maybe we will. Woo. When did this turn into Castlevania? Dude, like, I'm pretty sure this game came out before Castlevania. I'm not entirely sure about that, don't quote me. This is an NES game, guys. Like, this is old school shit. This is NES. There's another knife. We'll get the super knife. No, it doesn't really do anything. Unfortunate. There's no super knife. I call Friday the 13th bullshit here. There Ain't no zombies in Friday the 13th except zombies. What if these guys aren't zombies, man? What if they're just like mole people or something? Can you prove mole people don't exist in real life? Alright, so we have this lighter. So we gotta try to find the fireplace. We did it. Neat. I think that's good then? Think we're doing good? Oh, the children are dying. Children are dying. And they're at the place I don't want to go. Fuck it, those children are gonna die. I guess, no, I should probably go and save the children. I at least have to show that place off. I don't like it. Quote Blue, this game came out before Castlevania, don't quote me on this. Hey man, you're doing the thing I told you not to do. It's not fair, we'll get another key, I guess. Alright, so now we're on the water, these guys will jump. Oh, Freddy! Not Freddy! Dang it, I said Freddy again! Okay, so I was gonna play Nightmare on Elm Street today, but I couldn't find the ROM. So that's unfortunate. However, oh! Okay, no. Nope. Haha! What? Dang it. Okay. Jason's he's gonna murder me. He's gonna murder the hell out of me. Take this! You win. For now. Okay, I'm getting better at the dodging. There's nothing in here. We saved the children, guys. We saved at least 14 of the children. I hate the water. He's already attacking more children. He's already attacking more children. This guy. At least there's a potion here. Yeah, we're going the right way. So again, I've never beaten this game. I'm not sure within the span of 3 hours we can beat it. We'll find out. Most of the children are dead though. I mean, you know. Why the children? I don't know, man. I just walked into that guy and let him take my freaking potion. Do we have another potion? I don't think we do. Quickly go in here. Thank you. Well, Debbie, you're actually a little bit better off than Paul right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you change out so that we can have Debbie go in here and fight with Jason, and he has a freaking knife now. Taste my rocks. Haha! You win. For now. Why can't the children defend themselves? Well, it's probably the fact that they're children. Let's go ahead and switch back, cause now Paul has a little bit more health. All right. Thanks for helping. Thanks for taking out Jason on your own there, Debbie. I know I had a knife and I could have probably let you use it, but yeah, no, you did fine. Besides, there's knives everywhere. Just jump around a bit. I don't know if there's any more. Why isn't it? Uh-oh. Alright, it's nighttime now. These things are going to start showing up a little bit faster. And I don't like that kind of thing. We're going to go this way. I think now that we've lit up the fireplace, like, maybe the cave's lit up now? I don't know where my friends are. All I know where children are dying. On the other side of the map. We're just, you know what? Those children, they can fend for themselves. Nope, there's not any way of seeing here. Alright, I was wrong. I'm not entirely sure what fireplaces do, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna be perfectly— oh! There's a wolf! I did it. We have 3 health. Come at me, Freddy Momhead. Ah. Gotta go, good luck, boo. Hey, later, Yoki. Have a good day, man. Guess we're gonna be Debbie. No, we're gonna be Laura. Wow, Debbie's actually fast. So, nothing ever shows up until you get, the thing, unfortunately. Nothing ever shows up until you get the lighter, which is unfortunate for many reasons. Always be jumping. Potion! Dude, Laura's freaking awesome, man. She's fast as fuck, boys! I just passed by the one that Jason was in. Hey, thanks, man. No problem, Mark. You're not looking good, to be perfectly honest. Gonna go kill Jason. So, if you look at how much damage I'm doing to Jason, you can kind of see why the rock and the knife are not the greatest items. Unfortunately. But I don't really know how to beat the game, to be honest. The only thing I can think of is going in that cave and getting and beating that Medusa head thing. Which I think is supposed to be Freddy's mom. I keep saying Freddy instead of Jason. Again, I wanted to play Nightmare on Elm Street today. Could not find the ROMs. It was unfortunate, because I was going to play them both, because they're NES games. And I didn't know if I was going to just all of a sudden be amazing and be able to play them both. But, you know. We're fine. Turns out that I'm not going to be that amazing, so, you know, lucky. Am I right? You're gonna beat him up with his mom? Hell yeah, dude. The way to a man's heart is through their mom, man, don't you know? Laura, don't you do this to me. Laura, I need you to not die, please. Ah, Laura, no! I don't know how many hits she takes. Well, Mark and Debbie are not looking good, so we're gonna be taking out George here. George is slow, and he does not jump very high. Okay. Alright. Of course, the kids on the lake are having problems now. Hing! I can't go to the lake without the knife. Suicide. Knife, please appear in the sky. In my time of need. Knife! Come on, knife. The children need me, knife! Well, I gotta go save the children. With some rocks I found on the ground. It doesn't even kill those things. Hey, children! Hello, children! Let's go fight Jason. He's not even here. Holy crap! I don't think I've ever found him at the door before. There's just some things I don't remember from being a kid, guys. That was crazy. Yeah! Get out of here, freaking... I got you. Hey, kids, you want to give me something? You want to give me something to maybe help? All I got are rocks. The birds are trying to kill me. There's water zombies. You know what, like, is always pretty good about zombies? The fact they can't swim. You know what the worst thing to do with zombies? Make them dolphins.
Hey, a new guy. Did you know the Phantom Thieves?
We just got somebody doing something. 1 second and I'll go see who it was. It didn't say. Did somebody just subscribe? It didn't show up. Hello? Who just subscribed? Somebody just followed or subscribed. Thank you very much, whoever you were. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Unless it was somebody like hosting, I don't know, man. It didn't show up for me. And that makes me sad. Either way. I really love to have a knife right now. Like, to be honest, like, having something other than the, we only have 10 children alive. There we go. We gotta go back. Like, we gotta go... No! No! Why are you doing this? Okay. Some guy called Dante7765. Thank you, Dante7765, for the follow and or subscription. That was awesome of you. It didn't show up on my thing for some reason, so thank you very much, dude. Okay. Oh, dude, Mark is Dude, Mark just jumps like Chrissy. Dude, Mark is the shit, man. Mark is legit. Dude, Mark is legit, dude. Look at him. He got them Jordans. He also only has 2 health left. Is he the last camp count? He's the second to last camp counselor. You know what? This is fine. Let's go take out Jason's mom, man. Let's go kill Jason's mom. This is fine. You can't get in without a key. Oh, right. Even though we've unlocked the door like several times tonight. I almost just landed on that zombie. I should probably get a knife. Like, let's be honest here. It's probably a pretty good idea. Always be jumping. Not only does it give you them mad hops, it can also help you get a knife. There we go! There's the freaking roof is falling! I didn't know the spikes fell. Okay. Hey, Debbie, okay, what do? You're slower than everybody, and you have rocks. You know what, Debbie? You're fine. You're the hero we needed. We got 2 lighters and a knife! Dude, Debbie's the luckiest character. Debbie is the best character, guys. Look, all the zombies want to be your friend? Freaking awesome. She has some pretty decent hops, but she doesn't, she doesn't brag about them. Could you not? Hello, Mr. Bird. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Hello, children. Alright, he's in this room. Hello, Jason. Oh, she just punched me in the face. Ah. Best part about this game, you and your friends are dead. Game over. All right, guys, that was a good try. That was a good try. Glad we had that try. Let's try again, shall we? Okay. Do you guys understand how this game is yet? So I'm sure it isn't as hard as I'm making it out to be. Turns out Mark, Chrissy, real good. Laura, pretty fast. Maybe Paul or George is pretty fast. Oh no, we'll go with George since he's the first character. Use the torch to light the fireplaces. Okay. Well, I got a thing. Got a knife. That was hard to see. All right, good. The kids that have to save are on this thing here. So from what we've learned, Mark is part jackrabbit, and we should try to keep him alive no matter what. Heck yeah, dude. Mark, we need Mark. We need a little Mark in our lives. If we don't have Mark, we out of luck. Hey, what's going on, Laura? I'm gonna look around here. No Jason, huh? Nice. Glad to see there's no Jason here. So this part of Jason is really easy to take down. Like, I still lose like half my health doing it, but you know. I guess at this point, we're gonna try a different strat. We're gonna try to get the keys, and we're also gonna try to find the fireplaces. Found one. I don't know how many fireplaces there are. But we already lit one. We're gonna look at all the houses on this block. See if there's any fireplaces. I didn't want to do that. So first off, we already went to the big one on the top left. So let's go for this one here. I think this is the one I actually started in, to be honest. No fireplace, though. I think maybe only the big ones have the fireplaces, but I don't know. I'm not 100% on that. Found another fireplace. Okay, so far we went to 2 big ones, and we found a fireplace in both of them. So I'm starting to think perhaps I was correct. So, yeah, let's just try to get the big ones. Always be jumping. And we gotta stop Jason every chance we get. He's all the way over there killing kids. Couldn't have picked a closer spot, I guess. You know, he's gotta kill kids on his own schedule. You know what I mean? Always be jumping, looking for potions. Keys are good too. I think I already had a key. I'm not sure if they stack. Knives do not stack, I know that much. Might as well hit up this place real quick. There's a note. Go into the cabin near the cave. Why? Well, there's a fireplace, so that's good. Apparently a cabin near a cave I gotta go to at some point. Give me that. Because George is gonna die. He's probably gonna die. Let's just be honest here. Ah, dang it. Stop it! Thank you. Don't worry, random kid. Kid, why are you so worried? Oh, God! Okay! You win. For now. Well, thanks, kids. He's already killing children again? Dude, calm down. You're like Monster of the Year right now. Leave some for the other monsters. Hopefully I got a friend in this one. Just trying to get some hops. I think there's a friend in this one because, like, there's no... The kid counter isn't going down, so he's probably just hurting one of the counselors. He was hurting Mark! No, we needed Mark! Alright, let's switch out. He has a hatchet now. Dude, Mark is a badass, man. That's all I'm saying. Should probably leave George here. Although, I think I want to have Mark be in the best condition we can possibly have him. So let's go ahead and take George. George is probably going to die at some point. Let's just be honest here. George isn't lasting too much longer. Alright. The note said to go to the cabin next to the cave. So that's what we're doing. Always be jumping. It's not the way I want to go. That goes into the woods. I'll go in here though, see if there's a fireplace. Dude, I'm lighting all these fireplaces, man. I think I've actually lit more fireplaces in this playthrough than I think I've ever lit. Go into one of the cabins by the lake. Why? Are these just telling me where the fireplaces are? Literally on the other side of the world. I'm coming. I'm coming, whoever you are. It's counting down until my friend dies. I don't like that. It was Debbie! Well, Debbie, I'm gonna fight Jason for you. Get out of here. Get out of here. No one wants you here. Is there a cabin in the woods? There's a cabin in the woods. I think I'm gonna ignore that one. Do I gotta go in the woods, guys? I don't really want to go in the woods, guys. Do I gots to? Are you guys gonna make me? So yeah, I think the big places have the fireplaces. I don't know if I'm supposed to light them all. Oh, there's a note. You can find a torch in one of the cabins by the lake. Oh yeah? That's a pretty good reason to go into the lake, I guess. Oh! That's a good one. So I guess we're going to the cabins by the lake. Not this one. So this weapon just one-shots every basic enemy in the game. There's only one weapon better than it. Can't take the fire. Oh, there it is! Oh. Go into the woods. That it? Go into the wood? Alright. So, this I believe is the only weapon better than the thing I just had. Because this, I think, does the most damage to Jason. Yeah, he don't like it. Just the woods? No, the woods is next. No! Ah! Alright. Let's go for Mark. We had a pretty good run with George there. Mark just needs to get that. Start freaking Jordansing us to victory. Go into the cabin near the cave. I guess I still haven't done that, huh? This is hard, guys. Because if you don't, like, do good with your first character, you have to deal with endless waves of zombies on your next characters without any freaking knives or anything. So let's go ahead and go to the cabin next to the cave. After getting this knife. Is this the cabin? Chrissy? Notice anything weird in this cabin, girl? Guess not. Looks pretty hard. This is, again, the game that gave me a bunch of freaking nightmares and stuff as a kid, because I could never figure it out. Freaking Jason always came out of nowhere. I'd play it until like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I'd have nightmares. There's a note here. Go into the cave. Okay. I shall. Although that's the cabin next to the cave, isn't it? Right there. Well, there's nothing in here. Or is this the cabin next to the cave? Jeez. So many cabins next to caves. You've been excited for the new South Park game to come out. Today you watched as the preloaded button for it appeared on stream. Dude! I was really excited for it too until my PS4 got stolen. I was really looking forward to that game until my PS4 got stolen. I can't actually use it on my computer because I like apparently my CPU is like just a tiny bit not able. So that's bad. Ah, there we go. Perfect. I needed that key. We going in. What's going on? God, she's so fast. And you got to dodge her like a certain way. Ah, jeez. I don't think I've ever beaten that thing. Ah, jeez. But dude, I'm really happy for you. Like, I wasn't trying to make that like about me or anything. Don't worry. I'm actually really happy that you're able to get the game. My computer's just a little bit too bad for it, unfortunately. Like, even just a... Oh! Get out of here! I'm just trying to jump for some things. Give me a potion, give me a knife. Give me something, you know? I don't even know if I have the lighter yet. I probably do. Potion! Potion get! Knife get! It's so much easier to see on the cave background. Well, someone's gonna die, unfortunately. I don't have any way of getting all the way across the map. So somebody has to die. And that makes me sad. I don't have a thing for this yet. Need to get a key. Yeah, one of the counselors just died. Feel bad about reminding me on PS4? Don't worry about it, dude. At this point, like, I'm still mad, but I don't have anything to really do about it, so I'll just replace it whenever I can. The people around here said they would help me replace it, but, you know, I don't really... That's just an insta-kill. Oh no, and it took out Chrissy! He took out Chrissy! Let's go with our girl Laura then. Oh man. Alright, we're gonna go into the woods. Not the children's! Alright, we're in the woods now. There's a freaking wolf! Freaking, no, just run. Leave the wolf alone. Alright, so I don't know where to go in the woods. It's kind of like a Lost Woods dealy. Give me that potion. I need it. I think there's like a specific, like, pattern you need to do. And I'm out, but I'm out in the same place I went in from. Let's go this way. Potion! Pupper! Jason wiped out the kids. Game over. No! Not the children! Not the children! Oh, no. How's the game going, bruh? Well, you see, Chad, I just let all the children die. They're all dead. And it's all my fault. Oh, jeez. I don't even know how you beat this game. I really don't. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up Mark. We're going to go to these two big houses. And then I'm going to leave, right? Then we're going to take Mark. Jason doesn't like the children. I feel like Red and FOMO wouldn't like him. I don't know. You don't know how to beat it? I have no idea how to beat it. This is a game, I've only ever played it whenever I was a kid, so I'm gonna go to the 2 big houses here. I'm gonna leave, go to the big houses at the top, and then I'm gonna make my way around the map. That's what I'm gonna do. We don't need to go in the cave yet. Get the torch. Oh, good. He's right here. Good! I need this. Would not mind having a, Nothing happens if I'm in here, so, like, time doesn't pass by, luckily. So let's have one of these lit. Look around for any notes. No notes. Let's go save our bud. Hey, what's going on, Paul? Hey, what's going on, Jason? What you doing, man? He punched Mark in the nose, but that's fine. Alright, so I went to that big house. I need to get a knife. Knife needs to happen soon. Key's good too. Knife would be good. Light the fireplace. Then get out of there. Alright, so there's 2 here that I've gotten taken care of. So let's go left and go to the above areas. So there's 1 here. This should have a fireplace. Yep. I just went around a circle. Nice to know. Oh, there's a note. Go into one of the cabins by the lake. I'll do that one day. I mean, I'm guessing we should probably go in there like soon. Wait a minute, is that a big cabin? No, that's a tiny cabin. Wait a minute, we're going the wrong way. Give me that. Hey, I found a thing. There's nothing in here. Fire will damage Jason the most. Wow, really? That's great. Can I have some? 'Cause I want some. Hello, Mr. Wolf. All right. That's not what I wanted to do. We gotta get to the children. Dang it, Mark, you can't stop, man. Oh, hey, how are you doing, Jason? Get out of here, son. Hey kids, can you give me something? Alright, thanks. Jason was bullied as a child. That's part of the reason he is so fucked up. Hey man, he should be happy I'm saving kids then. Like, I'm doing my best. He needs to understand this. I'm just a camp counselor, man. I'm not responsible for, like, anything. That's on the parents, you know? I mean, if my mom was a severed head, I guess I'd be kind of fucked up too. Go into the cabin near the cave. I already did. I'm gonna like this though. Nothing else though. Alright. Jeez. I'm coming, whoever you are. I'm coming, friend, counselor, friend. Hey, Laura, how you doing, girl? Hey, Jason, how you doing, girl? Like, the parts that actually have Jason in them are not actually that bad. You know what? Let's actually switch out. Oh, I can pass the knife! Oh, that's so good. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Okay, that is a game changer. That is a freaking game changer, guys. You can pass off your weapons to the other counselors. That's so good. Let's go ahead and light this fireplace. Anything special in here? Does not seem like it. We've already given all the ones to this, so let's keep going this direction, I think. Yeah. And we'll take the way out that they give us. And I think we go this way. Yeah. This should be like... Is this the last one? We must be getting close to the last house to, like, light up, right? Did you get the fire? I got a fire. If you're talking about the fire weapon, I do not have the fire weapon yet. It doesn't seem like it wants to show up sometimes. Alright, we gotta go this way more. Potion! Wait, is this... Hey! What's going on, Debbie? I need you to do me a... I need you to do... You know what, Debbie? I'll grab you after I'm done with Freddy. How about that? I keep calling him Freddy, but he's Jason. He fought Freddy once. That was a pretty good movie. It was more of a comedy than anything, honestly. Have you guys ever seen Freddy vs. Jason? That was a... Like, you agree? That was kind of more of a comedy than a horror movie, in my opinion. You win. For now. Alright, so pass, and change. Dude, that's so good. Oh my god. Okay. I'm digging this. Oh, but Debbie's so slow. Alright, there's only... Looks like there might only be one more house. Heard of it, never saw it. It was alright. Nothing was really settled too definitively. Because neither franchise wanted to let up, you know what I mean? Good that I got that right there. This should be the last house I have to light up. Right? I got the two there, I got the one up there, I got both of the ones on the lake, and I got the one over there. So unless one of those other two on the in the top forest and the bottom forest have fireplaces, I think I'm good. Should I go to the woods? Maybe. I mean, let's do that, I guess. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, boys. But the cave is there, though. And Debbie's actually really good off, so if I can get a key. All the big cabins do have a fireplace, but the one that I went to right up here, if you look at the top forest off to the left, like it's kind of like diagonal upright from me. If you look at that one did not have a fireplace in it. So the other ones to the right of those forests, I'm not sure if they do. Fireplaces are meaningless, waste of time. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Here's the thing, I don't know how to beat the game, so I'm basically doing everything that I can think of to do that will give me a clue as to how to beat the game. So I'm gonna try to find a key. And if I can find a key in here, yeah, this is where Mama is. So let's try to find a key. Hey! There we go. Lucky! The game takes a lot of them, but it lies. How dare the game lie to me like that? Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Alright, so we probably need to go to, like, Chrissy. We only have 13 kids left? That's not good. Oh, we have 60 kids left. That's a little better. As a camp counselor, I find that a little bit better than 13. I can be happy for my time as a counselor. I'm waiting to see if I can get a knife, but it does not look like there is one, so let's just go ahead and... Jason! I don't know what to do about Jason right there, like, to be honest. Hey! Whew. It's not as scary as it used to be. I didn't expect it to be as scary as it used to be. However, it's still kind of as frustrating as it used to be as a kid. Because now that I know that, like, lighting the fireplaces are kind of, like, moot, it's like, what do I do, you know? I'm guessing going into the forests are still an option. So let's go ahead and go and explore the forest a little bit. Got another key. Aha, there you are, knife. Pupper, no. I don't want to talk to you, Pupper. Hey, I found a nice door here. There's nothing in here! There's nothing in here! Dang it! Well, that sucks. Alright, so the one down here is kind of useless. Pupper, no! I gotta go save the kids. I just wanna know if the counselors. That's not good. Okay, where? All the way over there? I'm coming, whoever you are. Whew. Hey, Blue, how was your day? That's pretty good. I'm doing pretty okay right now. Let's go ahead and cure you up, Paul, because I'm going to be going with you, so pass off the knife and change. Paul, you could have told me Jason was right behind me. Like... You know what the funny part is, guys? This is probably the most damage I've ever done to Jason, like, ever. Like, in all my, like, years of being alive. Ah, dang it. Let's go in the cave. I Gotta go save the children. Okay. I don't actually know how to get to the children. There we go. Right, because for years when you weren't alive, when you just weren't alive, there was years when you just weren't alive. That is true. There were a lot of years I wasn't alive. You're so confused by the gameplay. I mean, I'm a little confused, to be honest. It's not like one of those games where like, yeah, I know everything about this game. Oh. No, I'm thoroughly confused as well. So do not worry. We're in the same boat there, Guido. Take that key though. And the connive. Wait, he killed... Oh no, I didn't make it. The children died. God, these things are so freaking I guess I gotta go to the upper forest now. I'll go to the upper forest, see if there's anything there. Let's just face it, guys, like, Paul's gonna die. Like, there's nothing we can do about it. Paul's dead. He'd want us to be happy with our lives and go on without him. Like, to be honest. I just tried to dodge a wolf by ducking. It didn't work out. Like, we can all understand that it didn't work out. We don't have to really bring too much attention to it anymore. That wolf just killed us. It wasn't even Jason. It wasn't even a zombie. We got killed by a regular old wolf. Paul's number one. Hello, Mr. Dog. Can we not go through this right now? Always be jumping. Spawning items. We need items. Well, another counselor's dead. That's fine, because I found... Don't have a key. It's fine. We can make one show up. If you use a different character, you can go to a small house. What? A small house? Oh no. Okay, yeah, I understand what you mean. Like I can switch characters at a small house. I understand that. A teleport method. I can't really teleport. I don't know about that. So if I go to a small house, I can just leave the person behind and like go to another place. That's pretty cool. I want a key to show up. So I can go in this place. I'm kind of mad at the lack of items that are showing up. Like, not even any potions? Oh, and the children are dying. Oh. I don't even know how to leave. You know what? Just kill me. I need to get to the children. Jason attached to children. Why is the switch to the character nearest the cabins to the lake? Gotcha. You got mad skill, bruh. Yeah, you know it. But now I'm my boy Mark, though. Mark can leap tall zombies in a single bound. He can outrun pigeons. Mark and like Chrissy are probably like the really good counselors. They're the ones that like want to wake you in your. Thanks, Jason. I'm coming, children. I'm coming. Where the children at? Yo, where them children at? Hey, I'm here. Dude, Mark has a ton of freaking potions. Wow, he's staying a long time this time. He's staying a real long time. I mean, I'm glad I'm doing a lot of damage to him. Mark and Jason, eternal rivals. The fight for the children has begun. Frick, I got punched in the face. Yeah, forget Freddy versus Jason, man. It's Mark versus Jason. Dude, he's staying so long. Do we actually, can I actually beat him now? Oh, dude, that'd be so cool. Oh, that'd be such an anticlimactic way to beat the game, though. Is it bugged? I'm just able to fight him now? What the hell? It's not bugged. Okay, so this is a scripted thing that happens then. My nose itches! Okay, I did it. I did it, guys. I'm back. Hands are on the controller. I was so fucking close. I was so fucking close. The children! They need help! And it's all up to Laura! Dang it. Dude, Laura's not even gonna make it there. She's gonna die before she gets there. I just beat Jason with a rock. Watch out, Jason's still alive and stronger than before. What the hell is this? I've never done this. Well, it's me and Laura. Well, it's just me and Laura. Let's go, Laura. We can do it. So now what? Now what do we do? There's only like 5 children left. Why are we still at the lake? Why didn't we leave? I need a potion. Gotta beat him. I beat him though. I threw a rock at him and hit him in the face. Potions. He's back and stronger. I want to know. Dude, I'm starting to think that potions don't exist anymore. I'm starting to think potions are a freaking myth. I mean, at least we have Laura. Laura's like really fast. I like Laura. She doesn't have the hops that Chrissy or Mark have, but she got that speed though. Does anybody know like the differences for all the characters? Like, does the other two have anything good for them? The really slow ones? They're not potions, they're vitamins, I believe. You know, whatever, man. They're just not appearing, is all I'm saying. They don't want to show up, and it makes me sad. There we go. Dude, Jason hasn't showed up to fight any children yet. Oh. Alright, let's go back. Ah, Jason! What do you do about that? There's nothing to do, right? Oh, dude! He's fast as fuck, boy! Holy shit! You and your friends are dead. Game over. Okay. So you're telling me. I gotta beat him twice? After all of that, I gotta beat him twice? What the hell? That's a long game. 3 times? 3 times, Retro. Really? Holy crap. Dude, I've never beat him once before today. I feel accomplished just from that. Oh, man. Whew. Well, I'm going to let you guys decide. I do have another game lined up for today as well. We're about halfway through the stream at this point. We've been going on for about an hour and a half. So, if you guys want, I can go to the other game. And we can start playing that, or we can keep playing this and see if we can freaking do this. I doubt I can, and I don't really have the humongous, like, I mean, that's so... Oh, you gotta beat him 3 times. That is crazy. How are you gonna be able to do that without the torch? I guess, like, that's the big thing, right? You gotta go and get the torch. Huh. That's interesting. That's a really... Whew. But what do you guys think? I actually have another game set up for today. The key is to get the torch. That's what I'm thinking. Like, it does seem like the torch does a lot more damage to him. Again, I could go over to this other game. Somebody kept telling me to play it, and I kind of think I understand why, maybe. Let me go and get the name of this other game so you guys know what I'm talking about. It's a Steam game. While my Steam turns on, I'm going to take a drink of my cran grape. Pretty good. Pretty good. Whew. But no, I had somebody tell me that if I'm gonna be playing horror games, that I shouldn't leave this one out, and I'm like, I don't understand what the hell you're talking about. Cran grape, dude. It is freaking cranberry grape, and I am a man of taste. I also have cran apple and regular cranberry down here. So somebody told me that if I'm gonna play horror games this month, I should play DokiDoki Literature Club. That doesn't sound like a horror game. I don't know why they want me to play it, but I'm pretty sure I can guess that it's probably a lot more sinister than it seems. So I can play the game called DokiDoki Literature Club for the remainder of the stream today, or I can play more Friday the 13th here. I'll leave that up to you guys. You guys can tell me what to do. From what someone told me to do, Levy, don't look at me like that. From what they told me to do, they said it's an actual game I should play during the horror times, and they wouldn't fuck up my streams. I know that for a fact. The person who told me this wouldn't fuck up the stream. That's so good. So I'm guessing it's a lot more sinister than it looks, because it looks freaking just crazy. Hey, what's going on, Emmanuel? We just got done with the first half of the stream. I'm kind of stretching my arms a bit, figuring out what we're gonna be doing next. We are going to be either continuing playing Friday the 13th for NES, or we're gonna be playing a game called DokiDoki Literature Club. I'm not sure what DokiDoki Literature Club is, other than it looks like it's a visual novel. That's all I got. I don't know anything else about it. People told me to play it for horror, and I'm guessing that means... It even says, like, on the shop, psychological horror. You got an Elgato game catcher for console and computers? Dude, hell yeah! Elgato is amazing. I used to have one, but mine got stolen from me, which is why down below the Friday the 13th game right now, I have a thing for trying to get myself a new one, because my old one was stolen from me. So he specializes in spoopy games. I don't specialize in spoopy games. I will be playing spoopy games. So do you guys have any? You just looked it up. Looks promising. Oh god. Levy, okay, Levy, how promising does this look? Like, you've probably now seen more than I've seen, because I have not looked anything into this. Levy, how promising does it seem? That's all I want to know. Oh, man. Oh, the guy. Oh, I saw that Manly Badass Hero played that game, so it isn't good. So it isn't good. Oh, okay. Very. All right. Levy says it's pretty promising. We're gonna be switching off games now. We're gonna be continuing our Friday the 13th stream. However, we are gonna be going off into another game. So let's go ahead and just lower that up. And let's get things set up for DokiDoki Literature Club. What the fuck? Reminds me of Tokyo Dark. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good, pretty good words there. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. But yes, while we have a bit of a lull, anything that I get this month, as far as things that actually just go to me, I will be putting forth to get the Elgato Game Capture HD. I will be buying it nonetheless, but this will just help me pay for it. So anything up until the end of the month, everything I get will be going into that. Even stuff that I get from like other sources too. So we'll see how things go. All right, what is this? That's that's not good. That's not a good sign. Okay, so let's go ahead and add this in so you guys can see what I'm seeing. We're gonna call this Doki. There we go. So, this is the game, and it says this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound like a good thing. Okay. Can you guys see it well enough there? Are you guys fine with it being right there? Should I go full screen with it, guys? What do you think? This game is not suitable for children or those who have easily disturbed. That doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good at all. Oh, jeez. Let's go ahead and fit the screen, maybe. Oh, okay. That it doesn't look horrible right there. I can probably make the Elgato thing go away for a bit. Just reading some stuff about it might not be a good idea. Well, I'm already here now. Let's get rid of the goal. Alright, let's just go for it. It's too late now, man. I mean, if anything happens, that's just how it happens, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of a background for the chat so that we can actually see the chat. Perfect. There we are. Okay, let's get started. It doesn't say on the Steam page that there's any nudity or anything, so that's all I can really go with. Like, it's on the store page, it does not say nudity on it. So anything else should be fine, I think, as far as like other things are concerned. At least I think so. Yeah, it doesn't say there's any nudity or anything in the game, so, and Steam's pretty big on that. Just got a Tomomo Berserker. Hell yeah, Emerald. All right, let's get started on this thing. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please. What the fuck am I about to play? What the hell am I about to freaking play here? Playing DokiDoki Literature Club, do you agree you're at least 13 years of age and your consent to exposure of highly disturbing What the fuck am I about to play? They don't... Sure. What the fuck is this? Settings. Let's turn down the volumes a little bit. Let's turn down the volumes a little bit. What was that link for content again? I don't freaking know, man. Enter your name. Alright. Blue. Here we go. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me. Well, no, you don't have to be 13, Eminal. Apparently I have to be. I don't know. Who knows, man? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, she's the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. Well, I mean, Eminal, if you feel like really bad about it, then, I mean, that's all I can say, man. Like, I'm playing the game, you probably should leave if you feel bad about it. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. 13-year-olds can be on YouTube, shout out. But again, if you feel like you need to go, then go, because even if I age restricted, it's just going to be 18 and up at that point, so you can still watch it. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running anyway. Or running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up with me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me! That's mean, Blue! Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Fuck, what am I gonna be freaking playing? We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Blue, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true! You told me you would join the club this year! Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I was dismissively going along with whatever she was going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by my average... What? Yeah, go ahead. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by... Can you empty them in there? I mean... it picks up, like, everything. Yeah, you can take a couple in there and just empty them in there if you want. Why do you need that water for? Is that enough? Come here, bud. People coming in my room and taking my water. Taking my water from me. Anyway. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I wasn't talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Or I was talking about it. Whatever. That makes the sense a little bit better. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I can even let myself relent to her. Is this a quartz party clone? I don't know, man. I have no idea what this is. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. You know, this is kind of actually reminding me of Higurashi a bit, because like in the start of Higurashi, like everything's fine. Everything's fine and happy-go-lucky, and then all shit breaks loose. I'm guessing that's what's gonna happen here. Like, everybody's gonna start murdering people or something. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? No. Hello? Whatever. Sayori. Sayori must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look out and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club? Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Mimi? Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I need a ritualistic sacrifice for the freaking literature club. Apparently, I don't fucking know. We have to earn that. We have to earn that TV 13 rating, whatever we have. I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's just so cunning to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yeah, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, but being generously used for a third-year class and activities. Yandere confirmed. That's all this is, man. If all this is a Yandere game, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed, honestly. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Oh. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Blue, what a surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is the only one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets that's not me, that's Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear and turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears completely more and more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Blue. Monica smiles sweetly. She moved! It's a lot of lag, or is it me in the stream? It's probably lag between restream and like the other things. It's you know. I don't know if the actual thing is lagging. It shouldn't. I don't think it is. I'll get out of Discord, maybe that'll fix things, but it still says I'm in the green, so it might be you. I have no idea though, Mizu. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me, it genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come, sit down, Blue. We made the room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there's a space next to Monica and there's space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri over in the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Why does this feel wrong and I'll see something? Emmanuel, like, seriously, dude. If it says 13 and up, like, there's not gonna be anything raunchy or something. So if you're waiting to see something like that, you need to just leave. It's not gonna happen. Again, if you really feel bad about it, then just go on, because I'm not gonna give any more warnings. I'm not gonna give any more warnings if this is 13 and up. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveal a dozen fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icings and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first and then Monica and I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with a mouth full and she's already managed to get icing on her face. I turn to the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this something before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. But not for you. You know, you, dummy. Alright, I get it. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down in the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Seriously, what the fuck am I playing? Alright, how is this psychological horror? I have no idea. It's starting to... Maybe I'm just anticipating something and it's not happening. And I'm like, come on, like, at least throw me like a creepy bone here. Like, give me something. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Aw, you insulted her. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri smiles faintly to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you already leader of the debate club last year? Haha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I feel like it's nothing but arguing around the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's really a great teacher. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like this festival that much more important. It makes school events like the festival that much more important. Okay, I don't know why I couldn't read the much part. I was like, what is even this sentence? I'm confident we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Hey, there's 4 main character girls and there's just enough room for all 4 of them. Coinky dink. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were also delighted at the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm for literature. So Blue, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good answer to that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of the teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Thank you. Can you take him out? Because he's going to whine if you close the door on him again. Take him upstairs or something? Because you keep coming in and he keeps jumping over to you and I have to keep bringing him over here. Okay. Thank you. Oh. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how the writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Are you talking to me right now? I have a feeling that this line was put in for us and not for anything else. I have a feeling that this was put in for the actual game player and not for Blue here. You're not the only one in chat, Eminal. There's apparently 10 people in the chat right now. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I've read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, it's just... Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write down cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind in the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes and your poems? Everything about you is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your own work, it can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable about sharing hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Everybody, come on. Nobody wants you in there, apparently. Get up here. Come on. Buddy. Rolling over on me. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of your own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Blue? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth about what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose myself in a train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Blue. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Look at what you've done, they're so sad. I know, right, Levy? I can't just let them be sad. What is this game and why is it a horror? Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting. We can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Blue, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Blue, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Oh! I can drop a hint, but it'll be as subtle as the sun. I don't know, man. The horror is you don't know what will happen. That's honestly what it is right now, to be perfectly honest. Like, it's not really even suspense. It's like... The anticipation is killing me, I think, more than anything. Yo, what it do, hateful bastard? How you doing, man? What's this game called again? DokiDoki Literature Club. I know, right? With the two of us depart from the clubroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Can I really be happy, or will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortunes will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Where's the other girl? How come the other girl isn't here? I can't get the class prez? Dang it. I guess we'll go with what's a good like poem? Strawberry comfort vacation. Okay, so the cute stuff probably goes to her. The dark things probably go with Yuri. I don't know what goes with her. I like Yuri. We're gonna go for Yuri. Let's go ahead and put down dark. Oh, actually, whoa! She liked the dark. Okay, interesting. Fester, milk, playground, universe, hop, imagination, breathe, nature, philosophy, tears. Dude, she's into it. Dude, my childhood friend is totally into my poem. We're gonna go with vivid. Oh, Yuri liked that. Vivid. Okay, interesting. Anxiety. Ooh, she likes okay, this is interesting. Skipping, grief, afterimage, inclusion, fickle, vibrant, sweet, disarray. Oh, she liked it. Treasure, judgment, anime, uncanny, summer, contamination, determination. Obviously determination. Oh, she's into it, dude. Me and Yuri, man. Me and Yuri all the way. Climax. Friends, despise, raindrops. Go with raindrops. Got to put them in the rain. Dude, this poem is the greatest poem that I've ever made. You know. Tragedy. Oh, okay, she's into that one. She's into all like the really dark stuff. Like I kind of want to put in massacre. I'm guessing that she's gonna jump up if I put in massacre. No, you're okay. What is this? What even is? Wrath. Okay. Melancholy. Dude, she loves it. Graveyard. Ooh. Dude, Yuri is bae, man. This is bae Yuri here. Uncontrollable. Unending. Destiny. Fluffy. No. Pain. Whoa. Okay. So she seems to be into like. Okay. So she seems to be into the, like, psychologically things. Like, she was really into, like, despair and stuff like that. Whereas, like, the actual just separate dark things, like the horror-y things, go for Yuri, I guess. So, if we go for fantasy, she'll like it. But if we go for cry, I think she'll like it. Let's test this out. So I think that fantasy she'll like because she already said she likes fantasy stuff. So we're gonna go for cry, and if cry has her jump up, then I think I got them. Yeah, I totally got them. Okay, cool. Misfortune, defeat, infallible, forgive, misfortune. Yeah, she totally, okay, yeah, I get you now. Frightening. Yeah, she likes the horror stuff, and she likes kind of like the emo stuff, kind of. Horror. Hi again, Blue. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Blue. I hope there isn't too much overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into a literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. It's not like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take this seriously, then you won't see the end of it, alright? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! She's swiftly defeated. Natsuki plots back to her seat. Don't worry, guys. Blue always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with the busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Blue can become good friends too. You know, I just... Sayori! I mean, I wouldn't mind. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, and why is she... Okay, hold on. That's interesting, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. None of the things I put in there, in that poem, seems like it should go for Sayori. Like, none of the things I put in there, like, why is she, like, into, like, the kind of emo-ish stuff? Is it like a Twilight thing? Is it like, you know, like, oh man, is it because it's, like, cool? I don't know. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. But, wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it have to be a big deal, and it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. She reached into her bag and pulled out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it, if you wanted. I love her. I love... Hey, when I saw Friday the 13th, it's not the day I was thinking of. Hey, Dodge, we played Friday the 13th earlier, and we decided to go on to another game. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at any time at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you might think. Now that everything's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like it was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki rummaging through the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But no, Dodge, like, apparently this game, somebody told me to play this game because it's a horror game, apparently, and I don't see how. I don't see how. The Steam page says it's psychological horror. The beginning of the game is like, make sure you're 13. It's like, this game has really beat you over the head. Like, it's definitely a horror, and I'm anticipating the horror, trying to understand what's gonna happen here. It's making my mind go crazy, and I want to know. Anyway. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of her cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... that's the book you gave me, right? Uh-huh. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Parfait at Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. That's weird. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and their life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, ain't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Blue? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those types of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen just because someone wants to be evil, but because they want their own goals and their own philosophy and that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be a naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's all literature. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem like a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in the company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks as if she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Dude, I totally get that. I apologize all the time. I do? I don't really mean to. Yeah, I looked it up. It's definitely horror. Dude, like, everybody apparently knows more about this game than I do now. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it kind of makes it difficult to turn a page. Here. Yuri takes my left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same thing with my arm, and can I see the... Oh, this is cute! This is cute! I'm holding the book, and she's holding the book, and we're reading. Oh, it's cute. That way I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb and flips it to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it of my own volition. We continue with the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might actually be silly, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Oh my fucking god. I hope you guys can't hear that. I really do. Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. Okay, good. That's good then, Levy. Don't worry about it. I see. You remain silent for a moment. But Blue, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her? Oh. That's so embarrassing that you think that. But wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I'm more meant it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not... It's fine. No, Josh, there isn't any type of that in here, I don't think. It doesn't say there was any, like, nudity or anything like that in the game, so you're not gonna get any plot. If you're looking for plot, you need to go somewhere else for plot. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? And that's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everybody's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn off from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica writes hers with a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same thing myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I want Yuri to see it. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. Yuri reads the poem. I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I just say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth and ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. I mostly just picked words at random. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. That's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just, there's specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think that the most noticeable thing I recognize as a new writer is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to be writing a style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if their demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, she starts to sound like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not that finding them and building them, but getting them to work together, and probably more of a challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts and process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Click outside the poem area to continue. Okay, cool. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Damn it, you was clickbaited. Oh no! Underworld Gaming! Don't be clickbaited, man. You're probably thinking that I didn't play the game that I was supposed to play, but I did play. Friday the 13th. It was earlier on in the stream. Sorry you missed it, man. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's your first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Blue. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I didn't miss the point! I didn't miss it at all! I want to talk to her! Well, I suppose you did only glance over. No! It's not about that! You were talking about streetlights, and you were talking about other things, and I understand you're talking about a melancholy view of the future because the streetlights are all going out and you were sad kind of about them and the light was flickering and you flicker back because you didn't want it to leave, but you know that it's probably going. I understand. I read sometimes. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon it will be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Blue. Me too. Aw. Let's have Zoe read it. It's a good poem, Blue. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would have been writing poems in his spare time? There's a dog barking! Shut up! Shut up, dog! Stop it! Stupid dog. I have Buddy in my lap. It's a different dog. Freaking dogs. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Blue. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Saori. I'm not sure if Saori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to keep me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What the fuck is that? Sayori. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean! I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounded just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. We had eggs and baggy. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. I don't really want to do Natsuki next, but like, I don't want to end off on Natsuki, so we're gonna do Natsuki next. Blue, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. But what? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? See, she's actually telling me real because, like, I just picked words at random, man. Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? You still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Huh. Okay. People can try, but that's about it. I think that these last two lines are supposed to be read together, but not... The last line I don't think is actually supposed to be everything else here. But maybe it is. I don't know, man. Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why were you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But it isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing is about simple writing is that it puts more weight into wordplay. This wasn't as advertised. Squeaky, everybody's saying that. I already played Friday the 13th. That was played in the first hour and a half of the game. We're playing DokiDoki Literature Club now, which is apparently a psychological horror game. I don't understand myself, but you know. I like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but instead made it fall flat on purpose. It brings out the feeling of in the last line. So you did. So, Squeaks, how are you feeling today? Did everything go okay? Is things happened yet, or is that still yet to happen? So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? You're gonna Google this. Dang it, everybody's gonna learn about this game before I do. Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, let's get Monica now. Hi, Blue. The gallstone passed, but I still need to remove it. Okay. Alright, well, I hope everything's gonna be going well. Hi, Blue. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new to everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow and until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Blue. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's not the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to... But that's the sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Blue. I was really going oh in my head while reading it. Oh. Oh. No one's gonna get that. Some of the people that watched yesterday's thing. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's the easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way I always counts when I put in more effort. It's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what Yuri likes? You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary and imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who's just using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that sort of effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. See, I didn't get that at all from Sayori though, because she really enjoyed all of the dark things that I said. Like, and her own poem was just kind of, I mean, she said she did it in the morning, I guess. I want to know more about this girl, like I really do. If I go to make another poem, I'm going to try to make it more tailored toward her. Or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry. Don't worry so much about that. That was a yawn. You did your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little more biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Well, she is an edgelord with delusions of grandeur. So don't force yourself to write the way anyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Oh, there's a scroll thing. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction of the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into anything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. What the fuck? So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for. I'm sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's really gotten popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had the kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a simple point or a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep up your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. That's actually pretty good advice, to tell you the truth. I mean, if you're wanting to write something, or if you're wanting to get any sort of like story content down, just throw it down, man. That's all I can really say. The only book I've ever completed was just one that I threw everything down and just said, fuck it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrows in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. I didn't say anything. Natsuki dismissively returns her poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. It was trying to say something. Oh my. 1 second, guys. It picks up everything. Everything. Understand, I'm almost done. So please. I don't like telling people to stop. I really don't. Hey, Star Gamer, what's going on, man? I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come off as nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Humph. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Blue did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Blue liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Blue appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? None, just chillin'? Cool, Star. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everything okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't one of those booze magically grew a size. I wasn't the one whose booze magically grew a size bigger as soon as Blue started showing up. She actually does look a little bustier than she did in the last, the day before, doesn't she? What? I didn't mean to touch that. Turn. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Oh, they're having a fight. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Blue, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not forcing the habit to figure it out. Help me explain this to her, Blue. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Blue? I like words. Well, I like putting words on paper so that they mix with people and they like them. I like that. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably be more likely, they'll probably think more highly of me. So I guess it's gonna be Yuri. Natsuki, you're right, I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's not a secret I was impressed. But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting their feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. No, I don't. Don't tell me how I feel, game! The concept of this game is that every girl is worse girl because it seems to be succeeding. Every girl is worse girl, yes. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem in her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki... She didn't really need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands and stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How can anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it very well as anyone could. I don't think anything less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Blue. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of the club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said. About, you know. I would never do anything so shameful. So... What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea. Oh, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun! Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Blue, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to do, to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Blue, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. This freaking dog. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen any of them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew! You know, Blue, it's nice that I get to spend time with you at the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Wait. What? This dude, man. I played Friday the 13th earlier, Geistus. I can't just change the game halfway through, unfortunately. We'll just see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Charlie on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to get Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. And now I gotta do another thing here, but I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna save it to an empty slot. This game so far has not done anything horror-like. It's a thing. This is way more spoopy. I don't know, man. I haven't seen any spoopy things yet, except for the fact that, like, that Sayuri here likes freaking, like, if we were to look at these letters, like, I'm guessing tears Sayuri would like. Let's see here. Yeah, she really likes the emo shit. Like, let's see here. Misery. Look at this. Contaminate. Oh no, she likes contamination. What is wrong with these two? Anyway, but I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this thing. Squeaky, why should I change the thumbnail whenever I'm stopping? Why would I? Here's the thing. Most of the stream was Friday the 13th. I stopped playing it because I didn't really see the need to keep playing it. And we're gonna be going into another. We're gonna be leaving very soon, so I just wanted to keep going with it. I can't just change the thumbnail halfway through the game. Either way, I hope everybody had a good time going through this. I had a pretty good time until all the dogs started barking in the background. I had a pretty good time. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I enjoyed myself. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, or wisecracks, throw them down in the comments below. Head over to the Discord if you want to talk to me on a more regular basis. And I really want to figure out why this game is a horror game, like, really freaking bad, but I can't right now. I don't know how long it'll take, so we're definitely going to be coming back to this either tomorrow or on Sunday. I will not spoil myself with anything. I honestly thought this game was going to be done, like, within, like, an hour. I didn't think it would even be that much of a game. It's a free to play, so it's like, it's free. You can go play it right now on Steam. This is free to play. Don't understand. Levy just linked the Discord in both chats. Thank you very much, Levy. But like always, guys, tomorrow we will have Nat 19 going on over on the Azure Crows channel, as well as the Let Them Play Games channel, I believe, and the Something Witty channel. Afterwards, I'll probably do some sort of a after game stream whenever we're done. And then on Sunday or tomorrow, one of the two, we will come back to this. I'm not sure exactly when, but the month of horror will continue whenever it continues. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I enjoyed myself. And like always, guys, later days.